In this video, I want to show you how to attach image, that means your picture, to any email that you are sending out through MagicResponder of MeritChoiceSystem.com. You know, one of those things you need to do is personal branding, and you want to make sure that your email also represents you very well by attaching your picture. You know, as people see your picture every time, they tend to know more about you, and that is a form of personal branding, which also help you to sell, because people buy into people and not into company. Therefore, I'm going to show you the example. How do I attach image, my picture, to any email that I'm sending out to MagicResponder? You want to go to under broadcast. Let's say I'm sending to this list. I want to go to under broadcast. I click on this, and so I'm here. I'm sending email, and I want the email to carry my picture. I will choose email alone because I'm not sending SMS with it, only email. The way I send my email is that I make sure that I have already written it in Microsoft Word. I use Microsoft Word. Let me give an example. This is one of the emails that I've sent in the past. I want to send this email. Microsoft Word is very, very helpful because I don't need to do anything with my URL by the time I'm posting it. My URL can be hyperlinked right from Microsoft Word, which I have already done here. And then there is a code here that I want you to take notes, and this is the code. This is the code that eventually gets my image from the website, because the image that I'm sending must already be online. I will be explaining more to you about this code, the way it is done. But let me give you the example first, then I will come back to tell you how you can also work with your own image. I'm sending this message out, so I want to copy this email. Now I'm copying everything. Copy, and I go to my text area box for the email. I paste it. To paste, you use Ctrl V. So it has been pasted here, and you can see the message. But now here, this is the code that is going to give me my image. That is what we want to concentrate on. And then that's my signature. You see my name at the base, and for Merit Choice Limited, that's what I just want at the base or at the signature aspect of my email. Okay, let's get the title. I still have the title here. Let's just put the title. This is one of the emails I have sent in the past. I'm just using it as an example here. I put the title there. Now, this code, I need to change it to become the image that people are going to see. That means my picture. What I want to do is to take this code, then I will come here and click on source. This is HTML code, and I will explain it to you. What you see here is what we call HTML tag, and this tag, you see less than symbol, then followed by P, and is enclosed with greater than symbol. This tag means a paragraph. P means paragraph. Then it's now followed by another one. You see the symbol, another tag. Then we see inside it IMG. IMG means image, is a short form for image. And you now see SRC. That SRC means source. So we have something like image source is equal to, now there is apostrophe, and then there is this link. This link is what is actually bringing out my image, and then it's enclosed in another apostrophe, and I have alt. This alt means alternative is equal to Gemini. And what this means is that if this image is not found when somebody is trying to check it, maybe when somebody is checking the email and somehow that image is not found on my system or on the internet or thereabouts, this alternative will be what will be there, which means the person will see the word Gemini. So, and that's my name. I can even make it to be the alternative to be Gemini Oluwabusola. Maybe for the person to understand that that column is picture, I can say Gemini P. So, but I've always used just Gemini. That is what it just means. That means in case you cannot find the image, the picture, use this alternative word, which is Gemini Oluwabusola pic. So the person will see that, the person will knows that, okay, the image that is missing there supposed to be Gemini Oluwabusola pics. That's why this is there as part of the code. Okay, then we want to close it. You see this, there is a slash. This is forward slash before the greater than sign that closes this portion up, and then I concluded it with the paragraph /P. This is the paragraph tag. So we have the paragraph tag. Take note, what I started with is with paragraph tag, which is opening it, followed by the image tag, which also has some other parameter within it with values. So this the image tag, which is img, but it has parameter like src source to pick the source of my teacher, which is here, and then alternative. That means if that image does not exist, then just write this word out for people to know that what the image that is missing there is supposed to be Gemini Oluwabusola pics. And then we close it up. While trying to close it up, we use / first, and then we close it up. Then we want to close up this paragraph tag, and that's what is done here. To close it up, you also use this tag. There must be / and P, right? So it's as simple as that. I just explain it to you so that you can understand what the code actually means. What you just simply want to do is copy this code or write it the way it is here. If you write it out the way it is, just make sure that you upload your own image where you can find it. Now, for you to understand what I'm saying, I'm going to copy this link now. This link, and I will paste it on my browser for you to see the image that I'm picking from the internet. That image is actually on the internet. So where is the image? That image is uploaded on profitreloaded.com/images. So this image is a folder inside on my website profitreloaded.com, and then I now have the image itself. The name of the image itself is Gemini.jpg. So I'm going to copy this image. I just want you to see the image, what I'm talking about. So I'm going to my browser. I'm pasting it so you can see the image. You can see this is the image, and that is my picture. That's the picture I normally use that goes with my email every time. And the dimension, if you want to check the dimension, I right click on this and you can go to view image info. I'm using Mozilla Firefox, and this is the image. You can see it. If you click on it, you can see the dimension of my image here. It is 72 pixel by 100 pixel. That means 72 width. This is the width. From ear to ear is 72. Y by from ear to ear is 100 pixel, and that's what I often use to attach with my email that I send out every day. Let me go back to what we are working on, which is here. Now you've seen that, but how do I now turn it to become image here? So you want to copy this, because this is the code. When you are posting it, it must still take this form of the code the way it is, because if you don't take it the way it is here, you will discover that there might be a problem in terms of it actually showing to your client or to the recipient of your email. So what I want to do here is I want to copy this message. I'm copying this, so I can use copy. I right click, I copy this, or I can just use Ctrl C to copy this. I highlight everything from the tag P to the end of the close tag. Then I will come to source here. This is the source on the text area for my email. I will click on it. Then I want to scroll down to where I have that P exactly. I'm now at the code section of the system. If you scroll down, because that stuff that I want to use is down, is at the base, is at the bottom of my message. So I'm here now. If you take note of this, you will see that the less than have changed. It's not looking like a tag again. Now let me explain to you so that you can understand, because this source area of the test area for sending your email will only show you the code that makes your email look the way it looks. This is the so here you will see a lot of code. You see the tag P, close it, the tag, then this another code, this another tag, which is for this BR mean break. That means it's give another space, one level of space down from another line of statement or of sentence above. And so what you're going to be seeing here is the raw code that actually give us what we have here. Okay, so this is the real way that we want it to be received at the other end, but it is not. There is a code that makes it to look like this. So, and that is the source that we are going to. So I want to go back to the place. You see, when we get to the source area, every other thing that is well arranged from here, from their first name, I believe all these ones, if I click here, you can see all of them. So you can see all their code formats here. But we are only trying to deal with one aspect, which is this one. This is the one that we want to work with. This one, we are seeing this at its raw code format, but we want to change it to a format that it can be seen by the recipient. So like I said, we copy it, then I'm going back to the source, and where this is towards the bottom of my message. So I click back on the source, then I want to scroll down. When you scroll down and you look at this, this is where the code is here. If you take note very well, this, what we are seeing here, ampersand LT colon, is actually the same thing as this less than, but because where we are picking it from is now changing it, is giving us the code format of it here, and This is the image, this is the source, this is quote, the double quote, the apostrophe, and this is the link that I'm picking my image from. So when you go down, you will see everything that I copy from that end to this place is in another format, because the system, the code part, is interpreting it so that it can look like a code at this other side, because it's seeing it like this. So there is a way it interprets it for me to see it like this at this section of the normal place of seeing the write-up. So I'm now going to copy what we have here, and I want to replace it with what the code or source area that has the code has changed it to. So I'm going to highlight this place to the end to where I have this one, and I will paste it. I'm using Ctrl V. So I have pasted it here. So I have turned it at the source to be the same format with all the tag that makes it look better for us at the normal area of the text area of our email. So after I have pasted it here, I will go back. I will just click on source here, and it comes back to the normal interface. And if you scroll down, what you notice is that my image is there. So because I have pasted it as a real code at the source end, I have it interpreted as my image. So this is being picked up. So I can just use my backspace to take this one up. It has gone too much, then I use enter and it's balanced. So with this, you've seen your image and you can send the message. You just click on send, you send the message, and everybody will receive your image in their email. But how do you upload your image online? If you have WordPress, you can upload your image there. You can go to the dashboard of your WordPress. So I'm going to do that. This is the dashboard of my own WordPress. So I will go to media. I will give you this example, and you click on add new. What I want to do is to add a new image online such that I can use that image to give you the example. At this place, you want to upload a new media. You want to select the image. You click this place. You want to upload the image. You can drag and drop the image you want to use here, or you can select it. I like the drag and drop because it's easy. So I will go to where I have my pictures. I have different pictures here that I can use. This is the one that I normally use, and I can decide to use, let's say I want to use this one. This one dimension is very high. If you see the dimension on this, you see the dimension is about 1000. You see this place, 1032 by 1223. That's very big. This one is also big. This one is a bit smaller because I have adjusted it. Let me use this just as a sample. This is also the dimension of this is also very big because this 207 by 245. The other one that I showed to you was much more smaller. It was 72 pixels by 100. Therefore, you might readjust this image. You can readjust it, or you can resize it when you upload it. So let me go ahead with this. I want to just drag and drop it here, and so it has already uploaded. This is the image. Now this is the image that I'm going to be using. You come to this place, you click edit. Now this is the image I want to use. And where can I get the image from is from here. If you look at this file URL, this is where my image is online now. That is going to be my image source. If you copy this, you copy it, and you go to your browser, just like I have this one, I'm going to paste it on this place. You see the URL and you press your enter. That is the image. You can see the image now the way it is. Now this is what you need mainly now. So I'm going to copy this now because it's already online on my blog dashboard, and I just need the URL. You copy the URL, then you go back. So that's what I'm going to use here now. Let me go back to where I copy my message from. So if I come to my Microsoft Word, I scroll down. This is where I have the tag that helps me to bring out the image. So I will just do something. I will paste my new image that I want to use. You can see that's the URL of the new image that I want to use, which is different from the old one that I'm using, which is this one. Then I will just copy what is here, that paragraph tag, to this place. I will copy it, then I will paste it here. Then I will come from here now. You see, from this place, I will copy it to the end here. And that's it. I can change the alternate if I want to change it, but I'm still the same person, just a new picture. So you just get this part to it, and from this other part I get it to it, and that's all. So I will copy it. I will copy this part now and go back to my message. So I'm going to delete this one and delete this one. Then I will paste it here. So I have it here. Just go up and I will copy it again, just only this one, and go to the source. And from the source I will scroll down. So I have it where you have this ampersand LT, that it has interpreted it any to the other way around. Then I will scroll it to the end where it stops here. Then I will paste it there, and I'm done. Then I can go back to the source, click the source, scroll down, and you can see, and I have my image here. This is the image. Now the image is a little bit big. I can just highlight on it and drag to minimize it and make it smaller so it will look good. Then I'll use backspace to take this one up. If I want to reduce the space here, I will also do that. And that is how to add your image. If this is done, you just come and send your message, and the next thing is that people open your email, they see your image there. I hope this lesson helps you to start branding your email that you are sending out every time and putting your own image to every of what you are doing. Thank you very much, and God bless you.